pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Detroit Lions. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. They go play action with Richardson. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Afitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now 2nd and 5.
Trap 50, trap 60. Back to 60, back to 60.
They run again with Breida. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now this defense for the Lions, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A run between the tackles with Breida. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Come on, come on. Hey.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, ready.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Left sideline, a dive. drive, and it looks like he's got it. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
19 Lions, 79 Broncos. Hurt. Ready.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Another one caught by Collins. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Richardson looking to throw this. Right side complete. That's Woods. Touchdown. Jelani Woods. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to throw, Goff. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here we go.
2nd down and a yard.
Go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Bust through the tackle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
1st down, Colts.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches. Here's 3rd and a few inches. We're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
This one left side, caught by Collins. Touchdown, Colts. Nico Collins from 3 yards out. And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Two for 66. What's up?
Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, it's gone. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Obama.
Here's Goff. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. The Lions in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that you're Open week comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw here taken in by Knox. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Gibbs again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either call pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Dawson Knox, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Patterson back out there to send this one away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a give coming right is Breida. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Let's go now.
Richardson going to change the play here. Motion man right, that's Pierce. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Well, just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and a couple. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Second and a couple.
Warriors 17. 18, Pioneer.
Richardson now on second down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. First and 10, it's Richardson. Check down to Breida. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On a run with Breida. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Nico Collins with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Colts 21, Lions 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
17. Hey, kill. Here we go, Coach.
To throw is Goff. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
5. Super one. Hardball.
Out of the gun, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Go, 76. 76.
Goff now looking to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Goff on 1st down. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Listen.
St. Brown in motion right. Goff on 3rd down. That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. going to yield a new set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Value one.
Throwing again is Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, Goff. And it's caught. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now Goff looking to change the play. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
65, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cougar 19. Go.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. But not much on that one, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Third and 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Breida, they'll go up the middle. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Colts send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Lions will take over. offense ready to kick off their next drive. St. Brown in motion right. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Hey, let's go.
Here's. And this is caught by Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling. Protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
14. 14. Hey, 5. What's up?
Goff. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. Offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Richardson on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as he'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Ready?
going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Breida. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
This is Breida, and he'll get nothing out of that one.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Seven Pirates.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Dancing to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Come on.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4.
18, right here.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a ball thrown in the middle of the field is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
This one an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First down, Indianapolis.
Ready? Cut 19.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Here we go. Start. Camper 11. Ready?
Off play action. Richardson. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here we go.
Second and 6 coming up. Now they'll change things up. Now it's Breida. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 11. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Stixx Bison. Ready.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Second down, 8 yards to go. They run again with Breida. And he's taken down. And now they can milk this, take it all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. A run between the tackles with Breida. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
At their own 15-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Tiger.
Now Goff. St. Brown on the catch. And he'll manage to get out of bounds. It's a 1st down. And the clock stops with just over 20 seconds to play. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Hey, 76. 70. Louis. 2 first. Here we go.
Now it's Goff. Through the middle of the field. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. And they will spike it with time remaining. And now they'll at least have a shot at a field goal here that could get them to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short And no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case, because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, that's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy.